Hey guys, so today we're testing Delta versus Dragonfly. Both will be rank 12 max, and you see its HP 2095, 42 armor, 54 speed, 8 view, and you see moderate damage against all types of armor, and against armor 2 the damage is 188, which is the highest, and firing range is 5.5, firing accuracy is very decent, and explosive radius is 0.75. Now we have Dragonfly here. Comparatively, it has 200 extra HP than a Delta, and it has 40 armor. Armor type is also medium, 85 speed and view, so it has advantage in view and speed. And if you see its damage capabilities against armor 2 is less than that of a Delta, and the damage against armor 1 and 2 is also medium amount of damage. For its missile launcher, firing range is 7, rate of fire 44, and 87 accuracy, 0.75 explosive radius. And the machine gun has poor damage compared to the missile, however still additional damage is always good, and 6.5 firing radius, 163 good rate of fire. Firing accuracy on the stationary position is 85, which is good, and against on the move it reduces to 62.9. Okay, so first we're having one Delta versus one Dragonfly. Here comes one Delta. Now Delta has more damage compared to Dragonfly, and Delta does its greatest damage against Dragonfly. So very probably Delta should be the winner here. And one Delta wins, and it has very little HP, you can see. Okay, now we're going to try 3 Delta versus 3 Dragonfly. We saw one Delta won against 1 Dragonfly, but with just a slight advantage. Now we will see 3 versus 3. All individual unit are attacking 1 unit, so that's quite perfectly matched. Yeah, because all 3 were attacking individual ones, all 3 Delta survived. But if you can take that just 1 Delta will survive if the 3 Dragonfly attack on each individual one. We're going to try 3 versus 3 again, because previous one I don't think that was a good call, because previous test can be considered as a 1 versus 1 test. Okay, this time they are all together, there's no gaps between them, so the explosive radius of both sides will be on work. So it will be more clear that which side wins. Okay, so this time we will get a correct understanding. So 3 versus 3, Delta side wins, and 1 Delta got pretty healthy HP. Alright, this time 5 Delta versus 5 Dragonfly. I'm keeping all the Deltas and Dragonflies together so that both sides are able to use their explosive radius. Now here Delta took a bit more while compared to Dragonfly to take their position, because Dragonfly has the advantage in views and also in firing radius, while Delta is superior in firepower, and especially their damage capabilities are best against armor 2. But you see, because of the proper positioning and firing radius, this time 5 versus 5 Dragonflies are winning, because Delta was in a bad position. Now here you see the HP of the surviving 2 Dragonfly, very poor HP. So we have 5 Deltas again. This time I had put the Deltas in a more better formation, I think. Okay, yes, this time the Deltas are moving in a proper way. So I think this fight will be in the proper way. So I'm sure that Delta is going to win this fight, because Delta got the engagement very properly, but before it could not get it. Now because of the firing radius advantage and the firepower, Delta wins. But technically Delta is on the disadvantage, because Dragonfly can choose their favorable position because of their speed and more firing radius, while Delta cannot. So when the Delta is in a good formation, they can win 5 versus 5 with a good lead. So this time we have 5 Deltas versus 6 Dragonflies. Here the 5 Deltas are on the move. Six Dragonflies. Okay, this time 5 versus 6. Previously Dragonflies were in hide mode. Okay, for some reason one Dragonfly is still behind. Okay, now the other Dragonfly responded a bit late. So Dragonfly will be the winner if we increase the number of Dragonflies into 6 from 5 if the Dragonfly number is increased to 6. 2 Dragonflies surviving, good HP, and one 40% HP left. So this time 10 versus 10. You see 10 Deltas are going to face 10 Dragonfly. Here goes the battle. Okay, the Dragonflies are having a very difficult time. They're taking lots of damage from the Deltas when the Deltas are in a proper formation and all are able to fire together. So Dragonfly are going to have a very bad defeat. So playing in stationary mode against Deltas is not going to be quite a good option for the Dragonflies. 4 surviving. You see their HP is quite good. Okay, now we have 10 Delta versus 11 Dragonfly. We just increased the number of Dragonfly by 1 and we are waiting to see the result. So this time the position of the Deltas were just a little bit bad, and the Delta are paying their price because their speed is also poor and also firing range. So being in a proper position is a must. So previously 4 Delta survived, just increasing after 1 Dragonfly. Against 11 Dragonfly we see 5 Dragonfly surviving. Alright, so this time 20 Delta versus 20 Dragonfly. Let's see, I'm just going to put them into patrol mode. Okay, large patrol. Since the patrol starts from above, all the units are trying to move above, unfortunately. This is not what I wanted to see. So because of these movements, on the left side Deltas will be victorious, on the right side Dragonflies will be victorious. Now the Delta will take more time to come back there to fight. However, Delta already are winning. We just see here 6 Delta surviving, and one got very poor HP, other got very good HP. Okay, this time 20 Delta versus 22 Dragonfly. So we increased the number of Dragonfly just by a little. There will be just 2 extra Dragonfly. Okay, so the Dragonflies are attacking like from a concave circle, circling the Deltas. So remember, it's 22 Dragonfly. Previously we had 20 versus 20. We have just 20 extra, just 2 extra Dragonfly this time. And you see the difference is being displayed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 Dragonfly surviving. Let me show you the HP of the surviving Dragonfly. Here is 5 Dragonfly and another one is here. So all these got full HP except one got 4 HP. This got half HP. Alright guys, so here we have 40 Delta in 2 different lines, and we have these against 40 Dragonflies. These are also in 2 different lines. Okay, so since they're in double line, you know the Dragonflies will have some advantage because the Dragonfly has more firing range, so they can definitely prepare themselves to attack. And you see how crazy the movements of these deltas are when they're in patrol mode. Some are just too far from the zone of fighting. So the Dragonfly reacted a bit late. It was unfortunately because it was a wrong test. Okay, so this time 40 versus 40. I did a double click because I know this way the Delta will move better. If I give a patrol, they will just move around all around. Now Dragonfly were able to start their firing faster because of their greater firing radius. However, the Delta still are stronger in firepower, and they were in 2 different lines, so still same number. Looks like Dragonflies are going to lose. Deltas are going to win in a massive difference. Same number, 40 versus 40. And we will count the number of the surviving deltas. Currently 10 survivor. Now only 9 delta left. 7. So 7 delta surviving, 40 versus 40 in a double line battle, and you see their HP. So deltas are definitely good against Dragonfly, but Dragonfly has range and some technical advantage, so engaging in a right way like that is rarely possible.